Hey, you looking to get younger? I know, it sounds a little sketchy, sounds a little weird, but just hear me out for a second. Reversing aging. How about that? Does that sound a little bit better? You want your body to be what it was a few years ago, a decade ago, a few decades ago, something like that. You looking for those? You looking for those types of returns? Well, I got something for you. It's no longer a pipe dream. Well, that's good because the pipes are for pipes are for stupid people. Imagine a future where children and their grandparents are playing together, telling stories, going to the park, riding bikes, learning. What is this? Like just a campaign promise from Joe Biden? What are we doing here? And teaching together, a contrast to the common dystopian view, the elderly napping, looking frail, losing their sight and hearing, getting sick, forming incoherent statements, saying that they're going to run for president in 2024, where everybody's like, you should probably retire now, Anyways, we are faced with a multitude of factors limiting our quality of life as we age. Yeah, it is tragic and it does sound like it sucks, but that's a fact of life. But hey man, if you got something new out there, I'm all ears and all hearts and organs as well. Particularly the role of genetics and gene guardians have been shown in multiple studies to be key regulators in health and lifespan. In fact, the cellular rejuvenation via modulation gene expression shown in multiple studies was maintained through a differentiation process called induced pluripotent stem cells. Oh, stem cells, fine. Man, it's been so long since we've heard about this stuff. Okay, like stem cell research, I'm totally down with. Now, if you're a viewer of the main channel, you know I've got opinions on abortion that maybe not everybody out there would agree with, but when it comes to harvesting and working on stem cells, oh yeah, just do that until the end of time. I don't care. Figure out if that's the source of eternal life, do it, find it, wonderful, fantastic. Grind up those extra stem cells and just go to town. Figure out everything that's in there. Anywho, the results of the next generation of cells were incredibly biologically younger somatic cells. Okay, based on the theory, ongoing research shows the reprogramming of old cells results in the transformation of multiple aging phenotypes to a younger state. This exciting branch of scientific research is exploring new class of medications that might turn back the hands of time. Not only might we age in place, that would be great because I feel wonderful at 32 years old. Yeah, no, I'm 32. If I could just stay like this for the rest of my life, that'd be tremendous. That'd be fantastic. Okay. But we might also maintain our cognitive function, disease resilience, strength, and youthful good looks. Further encouraging research, as described by Andrew Steele in his book Ageless, The New Science of Getting Older Without Getting Old, shows the anti-aging properties already exist in nature. ACEs, as long as we don't have to deal with adrenochrome. That stuff is scary. He uses the tortoise's very long lifespan of 50 plus years as an example. That's it, 50 years? Anyways, not only do they live a long time, but they also appear to be little in the way of degenerative processes in later years. That's interesting. What are those biological factors, and are there ways for humans to capture them to promote extraordinary ageless aging? Weird. As our global population ages, yeah, because nobody's reproducing anymore. The global human lifespan has increased to 72 years in 2019. Interesting. It's just developed. Oh, and that isn't just in the developed world. Just 60 years ago, global human lifespan was 52 in 1960. Well, you can also chalk that up to medical advances as well, and most of the time that's normally deaths during childbirth that kind of dramatically drag down that average. People were still living to 72, 75, 80, 90 years old back in the cut, okay? You take a look at a lot of old historical figures as well. People from the 1700s, 1800s, they were still living well into their 70s and 80s, so let's, really suss out the rest of this information. But again, yeah, whenever you hear those people, oh my god, midlife crises were happening in like the 1400s when you were like 22. It's like, that's just not the case. You're just not factoring in all of the causes of this. You're not properly representing them. But regardless, that's another topic for another time. Would we prefer an extended life expectancy where we play, read, sing, dance, other things, rather than suffer with complicated medical issues? Yeah, and being old and sucking and being confined to a bed. That's wonderful. Because when I'm 79 years old, old, I want the authority and the opportunity to run for president of the United States, or prime minister of Canada in my place. Anyways, aging clock can be turned back by reprogramming the cells. CRISPR would like to know your location. Our biology does not always match our chronological age. We may know a vibrant and a vital, healthy octogenarian whose biological age differs noticeably from the date of their birth certificate. Exactly. An 80 for one person doesn't look like an 80 from another. Literature and theories about why some folks maintain youthful vigor throughout their life, while others fall victim to a myriad of common age-related distresses. Purpose, lifestyle choices, stress, trauma, diet, exercise, sleep habits, a bunch of ancillary different things will affect their life, obviously, during retirement age. Decades of longevity research. David Sinclair, well-known molecular biologist at Harvard Medical Schools, has discovered ways to evaluate each person's real biological age at the cellular level. He is dedicated to the study of treating diseases of the elderly and prolonging life. In fact, we are living longer is real. His longevity research is a hopeful glimpse into the future, where people live fantastic, healthy, long, and vital lives free of age-related degenerative diseases. Well, tell us more, Doc. Upon the discovery of induced pluripotent stem cells, iPSCs, scientists have learned to characterize these regenerative ability, noting its similarity to embryonic stem cells, which can regenerate to any organ cells in the body. Based on the theory of the epigenome, this modifiable expression of the genome is a key regulator of health and lifespan. Studies show the ability to reprogram aged cells. These reprogrammed cells were restored to a younger state, and cellular rejuvenation led to further generations of biologically younger cells. An experiment of inducing cells to transform into iPSCs and injecting them into an aging, sightless mice, the cells successfully replicated the optic nerve of the mice and remarkably restored sight. That's pretty cool. Harnessing the regenerative potential of the cells and tissues has bountiful therapeutic use. As we age, damaged tissue may have incomplete repair and function loss. On the other hand, biologically younger cells regenerate quickly and are fully after an injury. The team of researchers, including David Sinclair, published their research in 2020 about one of their remarkable success stories. They were able to successfully regenerate the optic nerve in mice, therefore restoring vision. As part of the central nervous system, the optic nerve has notably limited regenerative capacity, which makes a success story even more compelling. Through their longevity research, Sinclair and his team believe they have found the reset switch that rewinds the biological clock. They have shown the ability to return cells to their youthful state, reverse aging in the muscles and the brains of mice, and continue to research rejuvenation for the entire bodies of mice. Great. Destroying zombie cells. Sorry, what? Run that back real quick. Now, the research into living better for longer has a lot to do with senescent cells. Some of these cells are unique and they're eventually stop multiplying, but don't die off as they should. These are cells known as senescent cells. Zombie cells have stopped dividing and multiplying like healthy cells. They do, however, continue to release chemicals known as senescent secretomes. They live in their microenvironment. The compounds secreted by senescent cells play an important role throughout our lives, including during development, wound healing, and childbirth. The role of senescent cells is complicated and can be both protective and harmful. Yeah, the whole zombie thing kind of throws something, a little bit less palatable into the mix. Just saying. As the number of senescent cells increase as we age, they may contribute to age-related degeneration, cancer, and inflammatory diseases. Over the last several decades, research into cellular senescence has been ongoing. The pursuit of healthier aging hopes to slow down or even reverse age-related health issues. Yeah, obviously. So, senolytic drug development. So what have they found out? Research has come a long way since those mice were living longer, healthier lives in 2016. Imagine a pill that rejuvenated on a cellular level. Literally, guys. Treating aging rather than the corresponding illnesses related to aging. Getting to the root of the problem. Your cells are just having to perform longer and longer and longer. So if those manifest in different diseases, different symptoms, Maybe we should try to look at the root cause here. That seems what they're looking here. Okay, since senolytic drugs selectively clear senescent cells. Some of the first senolytic drugs include dataspin, quercetin, fistatin. Sorry, what? That sounds like a fun time. And navitoclax. Yes. These range from plant-based compounds to anti-cancer medications. That sounds like it makes sense. In preclinical studies, the senolytics delayed, prevented, or alleviated frailty and cancers, as well as disorders of the liver, kidney, lung, eyes, musculoskeletal system, cardiovascular system, and neuropsychiatric issues. Cool. Well, no new name in medications. Not a new name in medications, sorry. There's evidence metformin may also combat age-related disorders. Interesting. Metformin treats high blood sugar levels caused in type 2 diabetics. A large clinical trial targeting aging by metformin, TAME, is underway. Interesting. So while we wait for senolytics, what can you do? Stop eating like crap and exercise? I'd imagine it's probably going to find its way in here in some form or fashion. It may seem far-fetched to reverse the aging process by taking a pill or a medication. Dedicated longevity research are focused on helping the human population live longer lives more healthily and happily. Incredibly, maybe within the next 5 to 15 years, these medications are available on a large scale. 5 to 15 years. Oh, God. Yeah, I shouldn't be too terribly broke down by then. That'd be good. Currently, experiments on those medicines have shown mice regrowing fur and regaining faster running abilities. Cool. Researchers have started preliminary human trials that, at least in theory, shows potential in treating many age-related issues, if not aging itself. In the meantime, there are many ideas what you can do to minimize the effects time plays on our own biological clocks. It may help to take rejuvenating supplements such as curcumin, collagen, and resveratrol. Okay, well, I do 2 of those. Not too sure about the resveratrol, but all right. Well, eating a healthy diet full of vitamins, minerals, compounds that were known to support the body. Okay, broke down a whole bunch of them. They're all over the channel. Reducing stress with high-quality sleep and meditation practices is noted to slow down our biological clock. Okay, exercise, get outside. Wow, it's almost like I predicted this. And stay strong to reduce the risk of age-related injury that can lead to hip and knee replacement. So stay strong, everybody. There's an old saying, not as old as what it will be in 5 to 10 years, because then it'll just get run back, and it'll just be, there's a mediocre aged saying. When someone ages, his heart or brain ages first. This is true. Maintaining cognition while having a strong sense of purpose has also shown to be a greater indicator of a healthier long life. The collection of 20 years of scientific research has shown that individuals' view on aging can significantly determine longevity and heart and long-term health. The results provide insight to holding a positive view of aging that includes the growth and gains in wisdom, patience, dignity, sense of maturity, and freedom has a significant impact on healthy aging. Dr. Michael Gregor has his best diet for healthy aging, says it may not be about adding years to your life, but life to your years. Oh, God, would you also put that on live, laugh, love at the same time? Lord have mercy. Perhaps one of our wishes that we could provide a health-promoting longevity pill to a loved one right now. But yeah, no, sucks to suck for anybody who's going to bite the dust in the next 5 to 15 years. Looks like you guys are kind of crap out of luck, but there's at least hope out there for most of us, okay? Don't want to sound callous or anything like that, but hey, man, there's good news on the horizon, long and short of it. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.